we could all participate fully, and all of you have participated with us before, so I'm sure you know these rules already. Rule number 1, just make sure you all stay muted. We don't want to interrupt anybody. Rule number 2, you're all going to keep your video on, making sure that everybody's participating fully, and we can keep an eye on everybody. And lastly, rule number 3, if you need to get our attention, go ahead and hit the participants button and raise your hand. That's going to allow you to get our attention. That way we could call on you if you have any questions or if you're going to answer anything. Yeah, there you go, Eliana. Good job. Do you have a question? Go ahead and unmute.
I was here yesterday.
You were here yesterday. You've been here since Tuesday, actually. So you participated in almost everything this week. Really proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good time. We're gonna have an even more awesome time because we're gonna get into our first game. But before that, Danny's gonna go ahead and introduce himself.
Okay, testing, 1, 2. Can everyone hear me okay? Can I get a big thumbs up if you can hear me? Yes, yes. Sophie, Lucas, I see you guys. Jaden, Shovi, can we get a thumbs up? Can everyone hear me okay? Eliana, thank you. Kaden, good. Hudson, can you hear me? Brooklyn, thank you. Good, perfect, awesome. Hi, Jaden. Wow, look at Jaden. He's so creative. Jaden, can you hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up? There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Shovi, can you give me a thumbs up? Just one more time, just to make sure you can hear me. Perfect. Yay! Great. Awesome. So the first game that we're going to do is going to require a paper and a pen or a pencil. Okay. So if we can all get ourselves a paper and a pen and a pencil really quick, I'll give everyone about 30 seconds. That would be great. Okay. Awesome. And then just give me a thumbs up when you're all good to go. You can be on the computer. You can just raise your hand like this, or you can put it into the participant reaction, okay? So if you want to give a reaction, Eliana, go. Good. Everyone, Jaden, do you have a pencil and a pen or paper? Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Sophia and Lucas. Preferably a whole piece of paper, but if not, that's okay. Because we're going to be drawing something, okay? And we're gonna be listening to what we're gonna be drawing, okay? So this is gonna be a blind drawing challenge. Ooh, so you guys won't know what you're gonna draw, but I know what you need to draw, okay? So if you guys ready, are we all ready? Everyone have their pen and paper ready? The pencil, pen, paper, all that good stuff? Shovi, are we good to go? Jaden, we good to go? We're good? Hudson, you need a little more time? Oh, you're good to go? Okay, great. Awesome, let's get started. Okay, great. So I want you to draw a circle in the middle of your paper and make sure you have enough room around the circle, okay? Draw a nice, perfect circle in the middle of your paper. All right? Awesome. Do you have a question, Eliana?
With our eyes closed?
Oh, no, you don't have to. So the reason why this is called blind drawing is because you have to draw not knowing what you're drawing. Only I have the picture that you guys have to draw, okay? So okay, awesome. So you don't have to close your eyes. Just open your eyes, just draw whatever I tell you, okay? Sophie and Lucas, Sophie, do you have a question?
Do we have to draw, can we draw a circle big?
Ooh, if you have enough room on your paper, then that's
But I only have this big.
Okay, then maybe it might be better to do it small, because I know drawing.
I need a little bit big.
It can be pretty, it can be a good amount. Just make sure you have a good amount of space around the circle, okay? Because we're gonna draw an actual figure, okay? So we wanna make sure that we have enough room to draw. Okay, does anyone have any other questions or are ready to continue? Everyone good, thumbs up? Yes, awesome, thank you, perfect. Okay, so we have that circle in the middle. Now I want you to draw 2 triangles on top of the circle, okay? So draw 2 triangles on top of the circle and you can connect them to the circle, okay? So they can be part of the circle. And then once you draw them, you can just color them in with your pen or pencil, okay? We're good to go. Sophie, you have a question? You're good, Sophie.
Are you drawing a cat?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Kaden, did you have a question?
Yes.
Yes, what's your question?
What did you say?
Okay, so I want you, did you draw the circle already?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You're on the right track. So I want you to draw 2 triangles on top of the circle, and I want you to fill them in, okay? And you can connect them to the circle. Yes, Sophie? You have a question?
Do we have to, can I draw the triangles connect to a circle?
Say that one more time.
Can I draw triangles connect to a circle?
Yes, just 2 triangles and you can connect them to the circle, okay?
And then color it.
Awesome. Thank you all for the clarifying questions. I really appreciate your communication. You're all amazing communicators. Okay. Okay. So once we draw our triangles, you can color them in. You can give it stripes, whatever you want, polka dots or anything. I want you to now draw 2 little circles inside the big circle right next to each other. Okay. So you're going to have 2 circles on the right and on the left inside of the bigger circle. Okay. Okay. And then how are we? Yes, Sophie?
What do you mean?
So,
I draw circles in there.
okay, so in, you know, the original circle, the bigger circle, right, that I asked you to draw? Okay, so in that circle, I want you to draw 2 smaller circles inside of it. And they have to be right next to each other. Can you say that one more time? You're muted.
Hmm?
Good. Ooh, I don't know. We're not there yet, but it looks like it's getting there. It looks pretty close, but let's continue. We're almost done, okay? Awesome. So next, I want you to draw an oval. Okay, I want you to draw an oval connected to the circle on the right-hand side. Okay? Yes, Lucas, since you have a question?
What was the right hand? This hand? This hand. This hand.
This, yeah, it's your sister was right. Yes, Sophie, good job. Way to go. Yes. So we're gonna draw an oval on the right-hand side of the circle. Okay. Yes, Sophie. One more. Oh, there you go.
Outside the circle. Or inside?
Yes, outside the circle. Mm-hmm.
I have almost no more space.
Remember why I used to draw it smaller, Sophie?
Like where on the circle? I don't get which circle.
Okay, so you know the original big circle that I asked you to draw, the first circle?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to draw an oval right next to it and connect it to the circle, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just try your best. We're almost there, I promise.
Where? Like on the bottom, kind of like
On the
tilted?
right or the left-hand side, it doesn't matter. Preferably on the right-hand side, but whichever is, it's right next to it. Mm-hmm.
Probably for the body of whatever we're drawing.
Maybe. Kaden, how about you? Have a question?
What do you mean?
What do you have a question on, Kaden?
I don't know where to do it.
You can draw the oval on the right hand or the left hand side of the circle that we originally drew. Okay?
Okay.
You got it? We're almost done, I promise. So now, okay, do you guys know the original circle that I had you drew? And where the other 2 small circles are inside that big one? We all good? We know where that's at? So I want you to draw 1 smaller circle in the middle and right below the 2 circles that you drew. Okay? Does that make sense? Don't show me, don't show me, don't show me. We're saving for the end. We're almost done, I promise. Okay?
What did you say again?
So I want you to draw a smaller circle right below the 2 circles that you drew earlier. Okay? And the 2 circles were inside the bigger circle. Sophie, she looks so excited. Buddy, her jaw's dropping. No, don't show me yet. Don't show me yet. You can't show. We're not there yet. Ah! We're almost there. We're almost there. I promise. Okay? So now once we're done with, oh, you have a question, Sophie?
I'm just making the face of it. It looks like.
Yeah, it almost does, but I don't know. Maybe we're not done yet. Okay, so now what I want you to do with that new circle that you just drew, that little tiny one right below the 2 circles, I want you to draw 2 curves right under it, okay? I want you 1 curve going left and 1 curve going right. Kind of like the shape of an L, but just smoother. And you know, it's like more of a curve than a sharp L. Right under that.
I don't get it. Like where do we put the curves?
I want you to put the curves. So you know that little circle that you just drew below the 2 circles? I want you to draw 2 curves, 1 going left and 1 going right under that last circle that you just drew. You got it? Does it make sense now? No? Well, we'll see. Just try your best. It's okay, because it's just like a bit of a warm-up game. It's just gonna get everybody loose and have a good time.
Like this?
No, don't show me. Don't show us it. You have to wait. We're almost done. We're almost done. Everyone's so curious. Let's see. Sophie, you have a question?
Which side do I go? Do it go like this, or do it go like this?
Ooh.
Like, do it go inside the circle, or do it go outside, facing outside, or facing inside?
Ooh. Do what you think I'm trying to get you to do. No, you can't show us, Lucas. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're just gonna finish this last one, okay? So remember, with that smaller circle in the middle that you just drew recently, again, there's gonna be two curves right under it. And I'm gonna give you guys a little help right now as to what the curve should look like. So we have the smaller circle, and one curve should be right under it going this way. One curve should be going under it going this way, okay? Kind of like a little bit of a J and then a backwards J next to each other. Okay? It's a little bit of a hint. Yes, Sophie?
Can you wait? I think I made a mistake.
Absolutely, we can wait. We'll wait another minute okay? About 30 seconds actually, because we're almost done.
Okay, what did you do? I have to look at my brother because I don't know what do you mean drawing those circles.
It's okay. So we're almost done. I want you to draw 3 lines. You remember, excuse me. Okay, let me start over really quick. So can everybody look at what's happening now? Remember the original circle that I had you do, the first big circle? Yeah? I want you to draw 3 lines on the left-hand side going outward, okay? And then I want you to draw 3 lines on the right-hand side of that circle going outward as well. Does that make sense? Is everyone okay? And then once you're done with that, we're gonna, not yet. Ah, almost done. Okay, we're gonna leave one part out for the sake of time. It's okay, Sophie. I just want you now, we're gonna finish one more. This one's super easy, okay? So I want you for the last one that we're gonna do, we're going to do one little squiggly line at the end of the oval, okay? Remember the oval that we drew? I want you to draw one squiggly line coming out of the oval. Okay? Eliana, you okay? Oh, no, we're not there yet. Let's see. Okay, and for our first and for our final one. Yes, Sophie?
I don't know how to draw it.
It's okay, we're gonna show you right now. Do you wanna see what we're trying to get you to draw? Okay, cool. So I'll show you right now after this last one. Okay, can you try one more time for me? Thank you, you're amazing, Sophie.
Try what?
We're gonna try this last one, and this will be the finishing touch, okay? This will be the finishing touch on it. So I want you to draw 3 lines right under the oval, but you can connect them as well, okay? Okay, so again, one more time, right under the oval, you're gonna draw 3 little lines. And that's actually going to be the feet of what we're drawing. Okay, are we all ready to share? You guys can go ahead and share now. Let's see what we all have so far. Because what you're supposed to have is a picture of a cat.
Can you show me?
Yeah, let's see if Jordan, let's see, I don't know if.
I said,
I knew it was a cat.
Yeah?
I said it's a cat.
You did? That's good. I know you guys got it really early on. I just want to see how great of artist you are. Look at that. We have Shavit. Nice job. Eliana. Very nice. Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, she has a whiteboard. Oh, very nice. Let's see. Okay, and this is what we want you guys to draw was right here. Look it. Just wait for Jordan to get everything.
What? That didn't make any sense. That's not even close what you told me us to draw.
There you go. So that's what I wanted you guys to draw. So there's like, remember the big circle, there's like the oval, and then the 2 triangles, and 2 smaller circles inside the big triangle. And then we had the smaller circle inside the big circle, right below the 2 circles.
Can you show me the
No.
Oh.
Picture, yeah, it should be up. Do you see it? Jordan is sharing.
What's her name?
Huh?
What's her name?
What's my name?
Animal Calm.
You want your true
What's
name?
your name?
What's my name? My name.
Yeah, I don't know.
My name's.
Danny,
Oh, wrong
oh.
way. It's Danny.
I think.
You got it. Good job, Brooklyn. I got yours too. Hudson, can you go ahead and show
I
yours?
think it's Daniel.
It is Daniel. Yes, my name is Danny though. You can call me Danny. Hudson. Ooh, Hudson. Very nice. Jaden, how are you doing? Can I see yours also?
Good.
How are we doing? We'll move on to the next one. I just want to see everybody's really quick.
Dan,
Yes. Yes, Sophie.
I said
Nice
a
job,
cat,
Hudson.
but you said it isn't a cat. I said a cat.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I think a lot of us guessed cat. How are we doing, Jaden? I see you drawing. You good? We're good. Can we all see your picture, Jaden? Ooh, very nice. Oh, look, he's all like sprawled out. Very cool.
He's a pirate cat.
But nice job, Sophie. Very nice. You all did great. Very good. Very good. Okay,
He didn't
so
this cat.
we all did amazing. That was very nice. So next, Jordan's going to introduce our next game, okay? So let's make sure that we're all muted. Let's make sure that we're all just going to hold our questions for now, and then we're going to continue, okay? So let's go on to the next game. And this next game, we will not need a pen or paper or anything like that for now, okay?
All right. Thank you, everybody, for participating in that game. I know that game's super hard, but that was really the point. It was really to test how good Danny is at giving directions and also at how good everybody is at listening to directions. So a lot of people got pretty much the same drawing. So great job to all of you on that. We really like all of your pictures. The next game that we're going to play is a little game called Charades. So who has ever played charades before? Yeah, Eliana's played charades. So basically what charades is, is Danny is going to, we're going to go into quick breakout rooms for about 10 seconds so that Danny could tell the person who's acting what they need to act out. So they could be acting out an action, or they could be pretending to be an animal, or anything like that. So we'll go into the breakout rooms. Danny's going to tell them what to do. And then we're going to, once we all come back together as a group, that person's going to have 20
Could I
seconds.
do that? Could I do that?
Yeah, everyone's going to get a chance to act something out. So everyone's going to get a chance to do it. Elian is excited. So we're all going to have a chance to act something out, and you'll have 20 seconds to act something out. After that, everyone is going to take turns guessing what they were trying to do. And whoever could guess it correctly, you're going to receive 1 point. And by the end of it, our winner is going to be whoever gets the most correct guesses. Eliana, you had your hand raised first. What do you want to ask?
One time I went to the break room.
You did. The breakout function is really cool. So he's going to be able to tell you what you're going to be acting out. Sophia and Lucas, you had a question too.
What do you mean by the game? Do we just do a pose?
Yeah, so you could do a pose or you could act it out. So one of the examples is maybe Danny's going to tell you, he's going to tell you to pretend to be a cat. So you have to do whatever you can to pretend to be a cat without saying any words. So it's actions only, you can't speak. So everybody has to stay muted while we're doing this, okay?
That's a very hard one.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Caden, you had your hand raised too. What's your question, buddy? Go ahead and unmute.
Just wanna act.
Yeah, you want to act? Everyone's going to get a chance to act. Everyone's going to get a chance to do it. So we're going to go ahead and let Danny take the lead from here. Once he announces who is going to be acting first, we'll go into our quick breakout rooms really quickly so he can tell you what you'll be acting out, and then we'll all come back together, all right? All right, go ahead, Danny.
Okay, is everyone ready? Everyone ready to act out and do charades? Okay. So I think Eliana was someone who's super excited to do it, right? Eliana, you want to go first? You seem really excited to try it out first. Okay, great. So me and Eliana are going to go into a separate break room, and Jordan's going to keep you guys under watch while I tell Eliana what her acting challenge is supposed to be, okay, for charades. Okay, so we'll wait on Jordan to put us out in the break room. So give us 1 second. Hi, everyone. We are back in session. So I told Eliana what she has to act out. And so is everybody ready to watch Eliana and see how she acts out and what she does in charades? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. Awesome. We're going to get into it. All right, so Eliana, without further ado, I'm going to give you 45 seconds to act, okay? All right, so I will let you know. Your timer will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. You have 45 seconds, okay? So go ahead and start acting out. Can everyone type in the chat what they think Eliana is acting like? Okay, we have, it's 20 seconds. You have 25 seconds left, 20 seconds left. Okay. All right, and if you can't type out properly, then go ahead and just hold on to your answer until the 45 seconds is up, and then you can unmute later, okay? So what is Eliana acting like? Okay, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 45 seconds is up. Go ahead and submit your answers, and then we'll go ahead and also talk about what we thought Eliana was acting like, okay? So it looks like Hudson said dog. Does anyone have any other answers they want to submit? If you want, you can go ahead and unmute. Shovit, you go ahead and unmute. What do you think Eliana was?
Walking.
Okay, you thought she was walking. That's a very good guess. Let's see, who else wants to guess what she was doing? Anyone else want to take a guess? Kaden, what do you think Eliana was doing? Can you unmute yourself really quick, Kaden?
A cat.
Ooh, okay, you think cat. Sophia and Lucas also said gar.
Gorilla.
Oh, a gorilla. Oh, okay, okay. They can definitely, I can see that happening. Let's see what else. Anyone else want to take a guess maybe what Eliana was trying to do?
Bear.
A bear? Who said bear? Brooklyn, was that you?
Yes.
Okay, great. So Brooklyn says bear. Very good guesses. Awesome. Anyone else want to take a guess?
Penguin.
Finally, huh? Jaden?
Penguin.
A penguin? That's a very good guess. That's a very good guess too. Well, it looks like everyone was guessing unless anyone wants to change their mind. But without further ado, the thing that Eliana was supposed to act out was a snail. She was moving so slowly. She was doing this very slow thing. Were you gonna guess that, Jaden? Oh my goodness. Well, okay. It looks like, thank you, Eliana. You did an amazing job. So now we're gonna go on to somebody else. Who else wants to act out and try to do the charades? Who wants to take a turn? Who wants to go next? Shovit, you want to go next? I saw your hand up quick. We'll do Sophie and Lucas next, maybe. Okay. All right. So we're gonna break out into a break room where it's gonna be me and Shovit.
Both of them?
An animal or a thing to act out.
You
Okay?
have to do Sophie and Lucas like at the same time. You have to tell them the same thing. Left. You're muted.
There we go. Thank you. Awesome. So I just told Shovit what she has to act out. So are you guys ready? You guys ready to watch and see what she does? Shovit, are you ready? Okay. So I'm going to time you for 30 seconds. I'm going to make it a little shorter now. All right. So ready? Go. You have 30 seconds on the clock to act out how you what I told you. Okay. Looks like she's putting her hands up. Let's see. Let's go ahead and type in the chat, or you could just save your answer until she's done. Okay. We have about 15 seconds, so make sure that you submit your answers in the chat or just have something to type to talk about later. Ooh, Sophie and Lucas said spider. Okay, she looks like she's waving her hands. Kind of take a good look at what she's doing. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, Shovit, go ahead and put your hands down and go ahead and stop. There we go. Awesome. So go ahead and submit in the chat what you think Shovit was doing. Jaden looks like he's Superman, just like flying everywhere, huh? Yes, Hudson, you want to go ahead and talk about what Shovit might have been doing? You can go ahead and unmute. There you go.
A dog.
You think she was being a dog? Okay, that's a good guess. We have dog as one. Let's see. Sophie and Lucas said spider. That's a very good guess. Who else wants to guess what Shovit was doing?
Bird.
Say that again, Jaden.
Bird.
A bird? Okay. What about you, Eliana? That's a good guess.
Cheerleader?
Ooh, cheerleader. That's very good. That's a very nice guess. Brooklyn, how about you? Do you want to say anything?
Bird.
Ooh, a bird. Very nice guess. And Hudson, you have your hand up?
A penguin.
Ooh, that's a very nice guess too. A penguin. Okay, okay. Kaden, how about you? You want to say anything?
A fish.
Can you say that one more time, a little louder?
Spider.
A spider. You thought it was a spider. Very nice guess. Well, Shovi, can you hear us? Can you tell us what we asked you to do?
A roller coaster.
She was on a roller coaster, everybody. She was doing this like she was on a roller coaster.
That would have been easier.
Let's
That would have
see.
been easier.
Oh, I think someone had. Let's see. All right.
That would be
You want to
easier
go next?
type
You want to act out next, Jaden?
for me.
Okay. Let's do me and Jaden, and then we'll go into a separate breakout room. Okay. So just give us all 1 second. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Right back. Let's go, Jaden. Okay, waiting for Jaden. Awesome, Jaden. So I have assigned Jaden a very interesting thing to act out. So we're gonna give about 30 seconds for Jaden to start acting in 3, 2, 1. You have 30 seconds, okay, Jaden? Go for it. Everyone type in the chat what you think Jaden is doing. And if not, just go ahead and wait till we have the 30 seconds up to start telling our answers, okay? So just look at him. What is he doing? What is Jaden doing? He's putting his hands together, going back and forth, in and out. What might he be doing? Put it in the chat, or you can go ahead and just wait until he's done, and we'll talk about it in a minute. Okay. Ooh, he has 5 seconds left. Let's see, Jaden. Can you see if we can make sure like it's all the way amped up? What can we be doing? What could he be doing? Ooh, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Jaden, awesome. Thank you. Hudson put spider. Ooh, Jordan. Okay, he gave us a hint in the chat. Can everyone read the chat? Jordan said he's playing an instrument. Ooh, can we all see that? Can anyone guess, maybe using Jordan's hint, what kind of instrument he could be playing? Who said drums? Brooklyn, was that you? Okay, Brooklyn says drums. Very nice guess.
Drums.
Oh, Eliana thinks drums too. Shovi and Hudson, what do you all think?
I think the triangle instrument, though I don't know its name.
The triangle instrument?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Hudson.
It's called a triangle. You could just think.
Ooh, yeah, that's a very good guess. I see. Hudson, what do you think it is?
Guitar.
This was saying violin. No. Why?
Wait, Hudson, what did you say? And Sophie, what did you say?
A guitar.
Violin.
Okay, Hudson said guitar. Hudson was very close. Sophie said violin. Kaden, what do you think?
Linda, I'm going to play violin.
Piano.
Piano, is that what you're guessing? Give me a thumbs up.
Piano.
I play piano.
Oh, cello. Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. Jaden, do you want to tell everybody what you were assigned to act out with your charade?
Snake guitar.
What?
Snake guitar.
Snake guitar.
It's a guitar, and if you do this, then it makes snake sound. That's called a snake sound.
Oh my goodness, that's a very creative way of putting it. That's a very interesting take. Well, the exact wording that we used was actually he was playing a violin. So Sophie, you guessed correctly. You got violin, right? Yeah, very nice job. Oh, look at you, he even has one. Very nice, a little one. right?
Okay, I'm gonna play the violin.
Nice. Very nice, Eliana. Thank you. Awesome. So we do have time for maybe one or two more. Who else wants to go? Who wants to go right now? Can we get a hands up? Who wants to go? Oh,
I
Sophie.
want Sophie.
Okay, Sophie. And then we'll have Hudson go. Okay. Awesome. So Sophie, we'll put you in a break room, and then we'll talk. Alrighty, perfect. Everyone's still playing the violin. So Sophie and Lucas, go ahead, Sophie. Everyone look at Sophie. You all have 30 seconds to guess what Sophie is doing, starting now. Okay, yeah, what is she doing? Everyone type in the chat, or you can just wait until we're all done. Whatever is good for everybody. Ooh, go ahead and type it in the chat if you can. And if not, we have about 15 seconds left on the clock, okay? Ooh, look at, she's putting hands up and down. Eliana's very like, she's doing something. Let's see. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, perfect. Go ahead and stop, Sophie, and we're gonna let everybody guess. Kaden, it looks like you're very like ready to answer that. What is it, Kaden? Go ahead and unmute yourself, Kaden. Ooh, Kaden thinks it's a bird. Who else thinks it's a bird? Raise your hand. Do this if you think it's a bird.
Okay.
Who else thinks it's a bird? Let's see. Okay, Eliana thinks it's a bird. Hudson thinks it's a bird. Jaden, what do you think?
I think is a hawk or a
Ooh,
bird.
he's
Anyway,
very
I pick a hawk.
Okay, Brooklyn, do you think?
A bird. I said.
I saw your hands going up and down.
I think it's the kind of bird called stork.
Oh, a stork. Interesting. Okay, Hudson, did you have a question? Okay, go ahead.
An eagle.
Ooh, an eagle. Very specific. Okay, Brooklyn, did you think it was a bird as well? Do you have a question? Okay, go ahead. Okay, bird. Perfect. Shovi, and what about you, friend?
Flying.
Flying. Okay, very nice. Sophie, do you want to go ahead and talk about what you were doing and what you're supposed to be?
Bird.
A bird. It's just a bird. So it looks like everybody who said like a hawk or an eagle or just bird or a stork flying, you know, those are all pretty much the correct answers. All right, so everyone did pretty good on that round. I like it. Awesome. So I think Hudson had your hand up. Is that right? You want to go next, Hudson? Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to go into a break room. So Hudson has returned, and I have given her what her challenge is. So Hudson, if you want to start in about 5 seconds, everybody's going to guess in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Hudson. You have 30 seconds, okay? So look at Hudson. What is she doing? She has her hand above her head. She's going up and down, back and forth. She's doing something. Go ahead and put it in the chat, or you can just go ahead and wait until we're done. Looks like we're all excited. Let's see. Go ahead and look at Hudson. What is Hudson doing right now? Let's see. Oh, everyone's getting ready. Again, if you want to put it in the chat, you can. We have about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
When I try to text it to you,
Uh-huh.
it says that Danny is not in this meeting.
Oh, interesting. Go ahead and put it in the everyone chat. Can you change it to
Okay.
chat?
Okay.
Okay. Maybe that'll work better.
Wait, let me mute myself.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Very nice. Taking turns talking. Love it. Okay, so it looks like Sophie and Lucas put comb hair. Very nice. Everyone else, let's see who wants to guess what. I think Kaden, you also had your hand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you think Hudson was doing?
Eating.
You think she was eating? Okay, very nice guess. Eliana says brushing her hair. Shovit, what do you think? Everyone want to take a guess? Let's see. Jaden, what do you guys think Hudson was doing? We all out of guesses. Jaden, Shovit, how are we doing? You can go ahead and unmute yourself. What do you think Hudson was doing with her hair? If she was, maybe not with her hair.
You combing his hair?
Ooh, maybe she was combing her hair. I don't know. Let's see. Brooklyn, do you have any guesses?
Erase.
The house now.
Brushing her hair, is that what you said?
He's sitting next to.
Yes.
Oh, okay, very nice. Let's see, Shovi. Let's see, where'd Shovi go? She here? She here with us? Earth to Shovi? Okay. Well, Hudson, do you want to go ahead and reveal to everybody what you were doing? Go ahead.
Dyeing my hair.
You were dyeing your hair. She was either dyeing it, she could have been brushing it also, grooming her hair, styling her hair. So if you put anything with her hair, then you did really awesome. You were on the nose with it. Otherwise, we're just
He
gonna,
knew that. He knew that.
huh?
The host knew that because he's sitting next to you.
I know, right? Jordan's really, wait, Jordan might be on this
That's why he has to mute. He's
side.
on this.
Yeah, he definitely is next to me, in the gallery chat. But very nice job, Hudson. Very good. Sophie, do you have a question?
Can I do a next one?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I definitely want to give everybody a chance because I know that you did one earlier. So does anybody else want to go before? Oh, Brooklyn, do you want to go ahead and try one? We still have some time. Okay, so we'll do Brooklyn. We'll come back to see if anybody who has not.
Is Brooklyn is Brooklyn in her house now?
I think so. So we're waiting for Brooklyn to come back right here. Perfect. Okay, so we're in about 10 seconds. Brooklyn is going to start acting out for us. So is everybody ready? Is everyone watching Brooklyn to make sure that we can get a good understanding of what she's doing? We all good? Yes? Are we all good? All right, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brooklyn, go ahead and start acting. Okay, what is she doing? Oh, that looks like, okay, she's doing something with her whole body. She's just going up and down, putting her hands to her side. Let's see, can anyone type in the chat what Brooklyn might be doing? And if not, we'll just hold on to talk about our answers. Ooh, okay, gymnastics. Okay, let's see, what else? What are some other options that everyone wants to guess? Go ahead and put them in the chat. We have about 10 seconds left, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, woo, perfect, awesome. Thank you, Brooklyn. Oh, look at her, she did amazing. She's giving everybody a performance. Look at that, love that for her. Awesome. So
Was it jumping jacks?
oh, that's a very good guess. It's a very good guess. Let's see, I know Sophie and Lucas put gymnastics. Eliana said jumping jacks. Who else wants to give it a guess? Hudson, what do you think Brooklyn was doing?
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks, okay, very nice. Let's see, who else? Kaden, can you guess what Brooklyn might have been doing? Can you hear me, Kaden? Can you guess what Brooklyn might have been doing for us?
Yes, modeling.
A little louder?
Exercising.
Oh, maybe she was. Jaden, what do you think about Brooklyn? What do you think she was doing for us? Go ahead and unmute yourself, friend.
Jump rope.
Ooh, jump rope, very good guess. And then Shovi, what do you think Brooklyn was doing for us?
Maybe
What do you think?
jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. Okay, that was a very firm jumping jacks. Very good answer. All right, so in technicality, you want to say the exact words that I told you to do for everybody? Can you hear me, Brooklyn? Do you want to tell everybody what you were asked to do? Go ahead.
Exercising.
Exercising. So if you said anything related to exercising, and I think somebody said exercising like the exact.
Like jumping jacks?
Yeah, jumping jacks can definitely count as exercising. Gymnastics and can count as that. Jump rope can count as exercising. All that good stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, my friends, I'm so glad that I was able to spend this afternoon with you. You all make my day so much better, and I'm so glad to spend all this time, and we're able to just have a good time right now. So I hope everybody had an amazing time. Make sure to stay healthy, make sure to drink water, and all that good stuff. Okay, so you have a question?
Why didn't you tell us? No, why didn't she tell us what is she?
Who specifically?
What?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. And who won the most?
Oh, Jordan's gonna announce that right now. I was just saying goodbye because it's Jordan's turn to talk.
Before everybody leaves, because it looks like people have the rest of their days to get onto, we have a 1, 2, 3. We have a 4-way tie in who had the most points in charades. So our tie, well, technically Sophie and Jaden, you were one team. You were one of the leaders in our charades game. So good
Ooh.
job. Good job, Sophie. And then we had Jaden, also did really well. He was also part of that tie. Sanvi, if she's still here, you were also part of that leading group. And that was our team of leaders. So you all did the best and you got the most points in charades. Everybody else was really close by. You were only 1 point away. So Hudson and Brooklyn, you were only 1 point away from tying for the lead. So no big deal. You all did an excellent job and you did a really good job acting. But aside from that, like Danny said, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Hopefully we could see you tomorrow for our last class as part of our virtual summer camp, which is our Fitness Friday. So we hope to see you all tomorrow. But if not, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your summer. We hope that you had a great time with us today. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye. 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 Thank you. Bye. 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 Thank you. Bye. 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 Bye.